Another Zombie.io video, and finally I'm back from vacation. Man, I was gonna shoot one when I got back, but they I got back too late, man. I got back at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I can't shoot videos. And so the next day I was tired, so I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure my energy was where it needed to be. So I am back energized, back for vacation. So hopefully you guys are ready for new Zombie.io videos. And I'm starting off on a banger because we got patch notes and maintenance notice on tomorrow, 6/13, starting at 1:45 a.m., which is probably about 12 o'clock my time, whatever. 3-hour maintenance, and it will be adding some things into this patch. Let's get into it. Let's look what's going on with the patch. We'll read over this and kind of go over some things. I've got the slideshow going with the patch, so hopefully you guys can see what's happening. You maybe can read it there. All right, we got a new boss. Cool. I just finished doing my hits on him. We got some other stuff. Let's go here. Friends, appreciate the money. And here we go. Okay, hold on. What's this? Guild. Oh yeah, I just killed the guild boss. That's right. All right, quick claim. Grab that. This guild, my server. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this on the Pioneer servers. The Pioneer server S104 did not receive the guild battle rewards, so we don't have our battle rewards yet. Like, I mean, we were supposed to get them a couple days ago, right? We got nothing. No guild battle rewards. That's 2 days right there. So that's the arena challenge. We should have got them right after that, right? Nothing. Like, this was the first buy thing that they promised everybody. We got nothing. So what is this? I don't know. Stellar event pass. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into this patch, guys. Commander will be taking down the server for a scheduled maintenance June 13th. We read that. We're expecting maintenance to take 3 hours. Cool. What they will be adding in this patch that they're adding, we also introducing a new event. Dragon Arrival. I think that's the name of the event. Take part for a chance to obtain a brand new SSS vehicle. I believe it's going to be the Dragon Express again. I don't think it's a brand new vehicle, but if it is a brand new vehicle and they just introduced the Dragon Express, we have the Dragon Express in another Dragon vehicle, it's going to be interesting. Now, here's the interesting part. A mythical pet. So apparently this pet will be rank mythic. It won't be red, it'll be rank mythic. So that's interesting. That's something I'm interested in. I think I might try to go for that. The Dragon Slayer Brave. I believe that's the next gear set. I believe Dragon Slayer Brave is the next gear set. That is what I think that is. I'm hoping it is a double S gear set, and I have saved all these keys and gems for something. So I will not be doing any keys or gems until this patch is released fully. I guess on the 14th, because I'll patch it tomorrow and then it won't be released till the next day, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. I believe this Dragon Slayer Brave is different than this. I don't believe Dragon Slayer Brave is the new vehicle. I think the SS vehicle is something. I believe the mythical pet is something, and then the Dragon Slayer Brave is something. Because I'm wearing God Slayer, so Dragon Slayer just makes sense. It's either the S3 gear, or it's either S2 gear, or it's another armor set all completely. And I hope it's black, and I probably will get it all because this time I might go bonkers for it. All right, and much more. Dragon Arrival event will start June 14th. So it will start that Friday, because today is the 12th and it's Wednesday, so Friday, and it will end on the 23rd. This seems to be a longer event than normal. Is that right? No. Yeah, it's 9 days instead of 7. So that's interesting. It's a longer event. So cool. Kudos to that. I like a longer event. We'll see. Now check this out. You got requirements to be a part of this event. So the requirements. Let me get all the way to the top. Complete chapter 3. Complete chapter 3 with a character create at least 10 days ago to gain eligibility. So if you guys are 2 days down, you need to go ahead and start now. You got 2 days ahead. You could go ahead and get approved on this. And completing chapter 3, that's like 1 day, so you should be fine there. Now here's the next thing. Mystery shop event. Now what the F is that? That's coming out on the 24th and through the 27th. So they're keeping us rolling full of stuff. I don't know what it is, but the requirements are complete chapter 3 with a character created at least 30 days ago to gain eligibility. So you guys need to have created a character 30 days ago. So a month into the game. This is for the older players, not the newer guys. But you're not eligible if you're not a month old. Don't feel bad. It's probably nothing that you're going to really miss too much out on. Now, new content. So we got new content. All right. Added the artifact system. Now, what is the artifact system? Collect artifacts to activate their exclusive bonuses. So we're getting an artifact. I think this is to really buff the free-to-play CP. And basically, it's probably going to be similar to the... we'll come right back to that. I think it's probably going to be similar to the gym. Yeah, attempting. Right, let's see. This is Cave of Gems. I think it's going to be similar to Cave of Gems, to be honest with you. That's what I think that is, but don't hold me to it. We'll have to see when it comes out. But looks pretty cool. So collect artifacts and activate their exclusive bonuses. Added a new mode, RV Room, a source of artifact vouchers. Added excess stamina revitals. So in other words, you can revive your stamina from the artifact voucher. So they're going to add more gameplay to the game. I just wish they would add something that takes more stamina that can increase your level. So that's interesting. So maybe they will. So because you've got 60 stamina if you've got the passes, and then you can max out another 4 stamina if you spin, or another 60 stamina if you spin gems, and then another 15 stamina if you do the ads. So potentially throughout the day you can have somewhere between 120 plus 135 stamina plus whatever the time turnaround energy is, and I think it's like energy per hour, so maybe 24 energy. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. I guess I could look real quick. No, I can't because it's clicking. All right. You now regain some stamina purchase chance and any excess stamina. Okay, so that's cool. So they're adding more stamina to the game. That's what I got out of that. I don't know exactly what that means. Now, what they're optimizing. Here we go. Optimization. The display of content in feature preview. Let's optimize the display of content in feature preview. I don't quite understand what that means, but that's what they optimized in the display of the content in the feature preview. All right, Arena added a limit to arena challenges attempts. Now the cap at 3 free attempts per day. I don't like that because you used to be able to play all day. I don't like that. I like kind of playing all day. I understand why they're doing this, because you got to get rid of these gems the diamonds some kind of way. They got to make the diamonds more valuable. I'm sitting at 175k diamonds right now. Like, that is extremely high in banknotes. Both of these are extremely high currencies for a mobile game. Usually this would build your base. This would build a character some kind of way. Like, they would eat this away some type of way. The diamonds maybe not so much, but at least the banknotes would get chewed up by now, and this is just not happening in this game. They got to figure out a way to use currency that benefits the player but doesn't too badly diminish their gameplay. Yes, you can upgrade your gear with blueprints, and you can upgrade heroes and merge them, and all that's cool with banknotes and all that extra stuff. But they got in the gen pool to increase your healing, health, defense, and all that, but they got to do something else with the currency. The currency in the game currency ran out way too fast in this game. That's one of the big things I kind of like. I'm like, this is gonna be interesting to see how this goes. That's why I honestly think that Dragon Slayer is a whole nother gear set, and that's gonna be, I want to say it's going to be S2. I think they're doubling everything, right? They can't release another S3 gear because of how the backlash has been from the S3 gear because it's so expensive and so high. So they got to release an S2, something that's obtainable, and also get rid of this currency. That would be the smart thing to do if they're game creators, but we'll see how it goes. It didn't say what rank the Dragon Slayer was going to be, or what Dragon Slayer is going to be, or what the Triple S vehicle is going to be. I think personally it's going to be another Dragon. I think it's going to be the Dragon Express, and the big thing there is the gear and the Mythic Pet. And Mythic Pet, I think you have to pay for. I don't know what they're going to do with the vehicle. That should be interesting. Let's see. Adds a limit to the cap of the attempts per day. That's fine because I'm probably just going to spend diamonds to get to number 1 and then rock with the 3. It's fine with me. Spend diamonds to obtain more chances. Vouchers removed. The arena daily missions. Okay, that's interesting. So they're taking away the arena daily missions, which is something that was free, which I wish they would kind of kept the game. I don't like this setup. I understand this. I don't like this. You're going to remove the daily missions, but what are you going to replace it with? Rewards are now obtained after each challenge instead. So I guess instead of them having the missions, each challenge you'll get something from the daily missions. Well, that might be pretty cool. We'll see, but is it worth the 100 gems it's going to cost for you to get another chance? Because it's going to be 100 gems, right? A chance for another arena attack is going to be 100 gems. Why would they make it anything else other than 100? I mean, ideally it would be nice for it to be 20, but it's probably going to be 100 gems per chance for the arena, which I think is high, but we've got plenty of diamonds in this game right now. I mean, it's a crazy amount of diamonds you can get in this game. Not to mention you're buying diamonds of anything you buy. They give you, it's almost like, by the way, the currency you need to get something here, but we'll also give you this useless currency that's not doing anything for you. And for those who are going after gearboxes, cool, I get that. Yeah, that currency is probably worth something to you. But for me, it's not worth anything to you. And a lot of guys in the higher end gameplay, the diamond and the banknotes are absolutely useless right now. We have way too many of them, and we don't know what to do with them. So, they don't have anything for us to do with them, should I say. Let's see, daily mission rewards obtained after each challenge instead. Okay, cool. So we'll get the daily rewards after each challenge. But see, the daily rewards is on a 5 tier. So now you got to get your 5 tier. Let's go over the daily rewards real quick so people can see what I'm talking about. So like you're here and yeah, cool, whatever. Cool. All right, rewards. And so we got to go today, or daily rewards. So they're going to give you, let's look like 50 gasolines. They're going to give you 100 some diamonds, and they're going to give you a bunch of these the pass XP, which is fine. They'll give you 100 arena tokens, which is pretty good. 30 blueprints, and they're going to give you another, looks like 60k in banknotes. So like, is that worth 100k for the last 2? So that's what you got to ask yourself, right? So battle 5, is the 30 banknotes worth it? And is battle 3 worth the victory for the 100 points for the arena points? Now, personally, what I would prefer is to have all arena points. Get rid of all this extra stuff, give me arena points. And the reason I say that is because they actually added something that you can obtain for free from grinding in the arena shop, which is aka first S2 Apocalypse vehicle, and then also something really important, the select fruit, which I could do right now, but I'm going for the Apocalypse vehicle, and then also the random fruit, and then also they have the pets or the fruit tickets, and they also have your 30 vouchers daily. I would be tagging these 2 right now, but I am waiting to get the vehicle. I don't want anything to hinder my vehicle getting, so I'm going after that vehicle. I know a S3 vehicle's coming and it's probably better, but I found the vehicle, the S3 Dragon Express, was out of reach for me, for lack of better words. And then I also thought it was quite a bit. So we'll go with that. And I don't know that the vehicle. Somebody said that the Dragon was crazy, so it's clearly probably worth. But I couldn't do it at the time. So that is the arena, right? We went over that. So Arena Battle Pass experience is now obtained after each challenge, improving the daily challenge. Okay, so your battle experience is gained after every challenge. So that means when you get a battle pass for the PvP, you're going to actually, as more you play, the faster it'll go down. I think that's how they should have done all the passes from jump. I'm glad they're going to this because it's annoying trying to figure out when you're going to hit the pass. Like, you're going back and forth as to if you finish the pass or not. So I am glad they fixed that. Hopefully the rest of the passes will follow suit to this. After every thing you do, the passes will give you the experience immediately. I like that. That's an improvement. Improved daily challenges. Improved daily challenges activation. Daily challenges are now available 7 days after creating a character instead of 5. Okay, cool. That's for newcomers. It's always been 7 days as far as I'm concerned, so I don't know. I mean, the challenge is available every day, but good for them getting it every 7 instead of 5, something to more achieve. Adjusted arena skill selection. The first instance of arena skill selections now appears 5 seconds into the arena. So now the matches are faster. That's fine with me. I mean, that works out cool for me because I'm skipping half of my battles anyway. So take up less time in my day. I'm with that. 5, exchange. Increase the limit of items exchange to evolution 5. Now this one is a big one. So if I'm reading that right, okay, that's interesting. 36. Let's go here and level up. All right, cool. If I'm reading that right, it says level of exchange. So if they're going to a level 5, this might get a boost to a 5 tier. So now that because they've been given a lot of extra gear, right? Like, so for instance, like I have, extra heroes. I had extra boots. I had extra sword, and I had extra something. I think I had extra boots and extra helmet. And I ended up trading them in to finish off the Tech Hunter to 4, and then I went ahead and did the Tech Boots to the next tier. I don't think I have the Tech Boots. I don't think I can go any higher right now with the Tech Boots. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. So I got the Tech Hunter boots to try to complete the S gear. Which is going to be interesting because when they introduce this Dragon Slayer, are we going to have to build a whole nother set? So I'm glad I've been hoarding all this equipment and then kind of making my myth set on the A side, because what it's doing is holding the place of the equipment. If I happen to get 8 helmets, 8 necks, or 8 fists, or 8 armors, 8 boots, or 8 weapons, or 8 gloves, I'll be able to make it already to myth 4, which is sweet for me. I don't know exactly what the Dragon Slayer is going to do, but cool. So, but if they're increasing the amount, is what I've got from this, the equipment's going to go up to 5, and possibly the heroes are going to go up to 5. But let me read it again. That's what I've got out of it. I could be misinterpreting this announcement, but what I'm getting from this is increase the limit for item exchange. So you're increasing the limit for an exchange of an item. But then it says in evolution to 5. So your exchange got increased. So either you can add gear for something to get something, but then the evolution of the gear increases to 5. This is the part I guess I'm focusing on. I think we're right now at myth 4 for everything capped. Everything caps at myth 4. If they're going to myth 5, that means that's going to be more expensive, more gear you need to get to myth 5 according to this. Or to get the gear, like for instance, let's say you want to swap an S piece of gear out for another S. So like for instance, I'm working on Tech Hunter in S, and I'm clearly working on Wind Chaser in S2, which I don't have any pieces, but I guess how hard you're working on it. But so you would be able to exchange either to get to Wind Chaser. They're increasing the amount of gear you need before to get a piece of Wind Chaser. So maybe like before it was 1 piece plus gems will get you a Wind Chaser. Now it's 2 pieces plus gems would get you a Wind Chaser, or it's 3 pieces. Like, so that's what I got from this part. The first part, exchanging, they're increasing that. So that is going to increase. They don't say how much it's going to increase, but then it says in evolution 5. So then evolution 5 makes me think to increase the next stage of myth you'll need more pieces than 10 plus the piece you already have to increase it to 5. So it's not really a head start for anybody unless you didn't do any exchanges and you have all your gear. So I don't know if that's a great thing or a bad thing. What I will say is what you might want to do, this is my biggest recommendation for this patch right now, is you might want to take your old gear. If you got A gear, an old piece of S gear laying around, whatever not, make it as high myth as you can so you have a calculated amount of gear of what you got. So that when it comes down to the 5 gear, you know how much more you need. And so basically what I'm saying is you would go here, you'd say, all right, I've got enough to make it myth 4. I've got enough for it to make it myth 4. How much more do I need to make it myth 5? And I think that's the piece right here that's happening. Another thing though, this is a good thing for free to play players, because let's say you're not chasing the S, let's say you're not chasing the double S, you're not chasing the triple S gear at all. Now the gear that you're getting from GP, from the gold coins, the silver coins sometimes, and then occasionally if you happen to get the I said gold coins, silver keys, the gold keys, these gold, the supply chest, the blue supply chest, the purple supply chest, and even the gold supply chest, which is, I guess, would be this one somewhere like that, or the select box, the S equipment boxes. So now what can happen is your A gear can go up to 5, and if you have a copy of it, you can probably promote your A gear to 5, which is giving you instant power increase. So it's not a bad thing. It's interesting. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll have to see the patch to know exactly. But if I had to be a betting or a guessing man, I'm guessing they're going to add another set of gear. I would bet that it's SS, because it makes sense. It's too big of an event for it to be triple S. Have a triple S vehicle, triple S gear, a myth pet, and you would have to add a weapon to the gear, right? So why would they add all that at the same tier? It's not going to happen. You got to slow walk this stuff. So I believe they're going to slow walk it. They're going to either introduce another S or a double S gear. That's going to be the Dragon Slayer. It could be triple S, which would blow my mind. I hope it's not, but this is a really big, this is a really gotcha game. They're also adding a boost to gear. What it looks like, the evolution is going up, and then they're adding the amount to either obtain gear or to add to the boost. So with that said, stack your gear. I wouldn't spend any gems, buy any keys, use any of this stuff until the patch comes out. Stop item gaining right now. That's what I would recommend. So stop item gaming. The items you do have, go ahead and build out to see what you got, and then that way you know what you need to make your next gear better. Downside, they have reduced PvP, and then another downside is that they're adding a big monster patch. You know, more money. But guys, that is my breakdown of the new patch coming out. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for supporting me while I was gone. I hope you got your questions answered. I was still on YouTube answering questions. I just wasn't making content. It's good to be back. And after this, I will be making a couple more level videos. And I've got a new probably vegetable and active and defensive items video coming here pretty soon. And I've got a bunch more leveling videos need to do still. I'm at 65, or we're at 65 now, going to 109 because I recently got to 109, but this is not a indication of that. But this is 109. So we got to 109. And yeah, guys, Killa out. Till the next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.